Hey guys, Dominick from Genuine Reels, and this week, one of the most anticipated sequels opens up, and that is Rings. Rings? Okay, so maybe this isn't a movie that anybody's been asking for or waiting for, but hey, it's coming, we can't stop it now, so I thought it would be fun to go back and visit the original Ring, and not the original Japanese Ring, but the original 2002 remake of the Japanese film The Ring. So I remember seeing The Ring in theaters. I thought from the trailers, it was a movie that excited me. It was something that got my interest peaked. The idea of it, the whole videotape, for those who don't know, you watch a videotape and 7 days later you're dead. You get a call from somebody going, 7 days. It's interesting. It's a good concept. I was unaware of the original Japanese version when I saw this, and this was one of the first remakes of a Japanese horror, which led to movies like Dark Water and The Grudge and One Missed Call and stuff like that. This was the first to do it, and how did they pull it off? Honestly, I haven't seen the movie since watching it in the theater that day. I don't remember how I felt about it when I walked out of the theater, so I revisited it yesterday, and it's basically a new movie to me, and I honestly thought it was a pretty good horror movie. I'm a big horror fan. Obviously, I'm, a bigger horror fan of older movies, the classic horrors, the Halloweens, the Dawn of the Deads, the Chainsaw Massacres, those kind of movies. Naomi Watts gives a good performance in this movie, solid acting from her. There's also an appearance from Brian Cox, the first guy who played Hannibal Lecter and Manhunter, if you don't know. There are some ridiculous elements in this movie, and some of the stuff is a little bit dated, particularly, the videotape thing, although I love the videotape thing. There's some decent makeup effects in there, and Gore Verbinski directed this film, which of course he went on to do the Pirates of the Caribbean movies and The Lone Ranger, which I think was kind of misunderstood. As far as The Ring, the 2002 American version, I pretty much like this movie. It has a good amount of scares in it. Sure, it's cheesy at times, and I've never seen this before. There is a horse suicide in this movie, believe it or not, that, is comparable to the horse death in Animal House. And it's definitely worth watching for this reason alone. There's also a bathtub suicide in there, which those are always fun. Music by Hans Zimmer, who, of course, went on to do a lot of Christopher Nolan's movies, like the Dark Knight movies, Interstellar, amongst other great things he's done. But if I had to give The Ring a star rating, I would give it, honestly, 3.5 stars out of 5. It's a decent horror movie. It still holds up to a degree. It's not perfect. It's not a classic by any count, but it is a good horror movie and definitely worth revisiting if you haven't watched it in a while. I haven't seen Ring 2. I don't think I've ever seen Ring 2, so I don't know if I'm going to revisit that one. I think I'll just jump to Rings, even though it doesn't look that great. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How does The Ring fall into your movie list? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you checking out the new movie Rings? Is it not really selling it for you? I'm going to go for you guys. Don't even worry about that. But let me know in the comments below. Check out the other videos, guys. Check out the comedy sketches. Thank you for watching. And of course, if you like what you see, subscribe.